beautiful friends. It's Amanda here, and today we're talking about a new drugstore lipstick. This one's from Essence, and it's called the Slim Stick. These are currently available. You can find them at Ulta and on the Essence website. I'll check around online and see if there are any other retailers that are currently carrying this line. There are 9 shades available, and I do have all 9 shades here, so I will be lip swatching those for you. These are priced at $4.99, which is an incredibly good price point, especially considering the feel of this product. We have been seeing those drugstore prices slowly creeping up over the years, so seeing a $5 lip product that is in decently substantial feeling packaging that does have a nice color range, that does have, we'll get to the formula, but in general, I don't want to skip ahead to the review, but I love seeing these available for $4.99. These are honestly a steal at that price point. Spoiler alert. These are pretty good. According to the claims, this is a creamy lipstick with a velvet matte finish. I would say it's more of a satin, but that's just me. Up to 6-hour long lasting without smudging. That might be a little bit overestimating the transfer proofness, but I think they stay on pretty well. No drying out thanks to jojoba oil, macadamia oil, coconut oil, and vitamin E. I agree. I have been testing these out for a few days and they do not dry my lips out, and I have dry skin. I am also very picky about matte lip products because I do feel my lips dry out so quickly. These are formulated without animal byproduct, no parabens, no alcohol, no gluten, no lactose, and no perfume. So these are fragrance free for my friends out there who do not like fragrance in their makeup. I'm going to show you some product packaging close-ups. I'll also do both lip swatches and arm swatches. That way you can see what each color looks like actually on the lips. But I like to show an arm swatch as well so that you can see all the colors side by side. It's easier to compare them that way versus individual lip swatches, in my opinion. So let's start with a close-up look at this Slim Stick packaging, and then we'll jump into some swatches. Here's a close-up look at the Slim Stick packaging. I want to point out that these do have a little color band around the top that indicates the different colors, and these also have color coordinated stickers on the bottom with the shade names. So it's pretty easy to grab the color that you're looking for. I also wanted to show you the size and shape of this Slim Stick in comparison to a couple of other recognizable lip products to give you an idea of truly the size, and it's pretty similar to a ColourPop Lippie Sticks, just a little tiny bit taller, but very similar in size and shape to a ColourPop Lippie Sticks, just so that you have some reference there. This does just have a regular pull-off cap, and then you twist the bullet up. It can go up and down really easily. I've had no problems with the packaging holding up and functioning well for me. Now let's take a look at some lip swatches. First, we have shade 101 Chocoholic. This is one of my favorites, and it's the shade that I'm wearing throughout the talking portions of the video. This is also the shade that I've worn the most off camera, so safe to say it's my favorite. Next, we have shade 102 Over the Nude. This is a very pale pinky nude type of color. This one's pretty similar to my own natural lip color, so this is a very easy grab and go type of nude for me. And then next we have the shade Brick Road. This is another one of my favorites. I like that it has a rusty red meets pink type of tone. It just feels pretty unique to me, considering that it's not a crazy color or anything. Next up, we have Baby Got Blush. This is a very lilac-y, lavendery type of pink. I'm not usually a big pink girl, but this is pretty interesting to me. Just a note on the formula here. For a matte lipstick, which I've already said I think this is more of a satiny type of finish, this glides on so easily. It's very smooth, creamy matte. I don't feel like it's skipping and dragging and pulling. The opacity is really impressive, especially with these brighter colors and red and coral. Those can be quite dry and patchy in a lot of different matte formulas, and I didn't experience that at all with these. I find them very easy to apply, very easy to get a nice, precise lip line, and just generally incredibly comfortable. The shade range for this line is pretty decent. However, I do find myself wishing for a couple more shades. I really think that if this was 12 shades instead of 9, it could have been a little bit more well-rounded because I am personally looking for some more brown type of colors. I do think that maybe one or two darker browns and a very cool toned, like greigey type of color could add a lot more versatility to this lipstick release. However, when I look at these laid out on my arm here, I can see why they chose these colors. These are very approachable. A lot of people are drawn towards pinks, nudes, and reds. It's a pretty safe bet. So I don't begrudge them for not giving us a couple more shades, but I do think they're really lacking a a darker brown option or two for sure. I know that going into fall and winter, those types of colors make a lot of sense, and they're also nudes for people who have darker skin tones. So I really wish that we had those. Fingers crossed that we'll get more colors because I think this is a really, really nice lipstick. Overall, I'm really, really impressed with this Slim Stick line. I really like the packaging. It's functional. It feels sturdy. It does feel more expensive than a $5 lipstick. I think the shade range is really pretty. In fact, I like pretty much all the colors. I can see myself wearing almost all of these again. I will say that the two shades that I gravitate towards the most are the one that I'm wearing throughout the talking portions of the video. That's this shade 101 Chocoholic. I also really like 103 Brick Road, but I can absolutely see myself wearing almost any of these shades again. I also think that this is a really comfortable matte formula. I'm not the biggest fan of matte lipsticks in general. I do tend to be way on the other end of the spectrum, a much more tinted lip balm, hydrating gloss type of girl. But I will say that this is an incredibly comfortable matte formula. I do think that this feels and functions more like a satin than a true matte, in my opinion. I think you can tell the lips do retain a little bit of like shine and reflectiveness. They're not completely transfer proof. They don't have that like suctioned on, super dry matte feeling. I tend to lean towards the side of I prefer something that's more comfortable and that I have to touch up more often versus something that's like that bulletproof, transfer proof type of matte. And I think this is a really nice middle ground. These do have a nice wear time. You do have to touch them up if you're eating and drinking. These are not smooch proof, but I think the color is nice and even. It has that creamy matte application that I like. So I think this is a great lip product. This is a really top tier drugstore release, in my opinion. I really like this. I hope that as we're seeing all of these super expensive holiday sets and luxurious releases coming out, I hope that something like this will get a lot of attention because this is pretty accessible, pretty affordable, and this is a great staple type of product. So hopefully these lipsticks will get a little bit of hype because I think they deserve it. I would love to hear what you think about the Slim Stick lipsticks. Are you interested? Which colors are your favorites? I always love to hear what you think about things too, so make sure you leave all your thoughts down in the comments below. As always, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye! I think I had too much coffee this morning. Get it together. Sorry, I was talking to myself, not you. That was not directed at you. That was directed at over the nude. It's a bit of a stretch. I can feel it. I'm getting sick. Dang it. I refuse this reality. Sometimes that works for me. Sometimes not so much. Typically, I'm not a big pink fan, but something about the tone of this one, how it has like a lilac tone to it, is actually really pretty. Baby Got Blush. I feel like I've heard that shade name used before. Oh, that like stained my lips. Wow. This is not bueno. These do go on so nicely and easily. This is 106, the pink drink. Oh, geez. Oh, this is a nice classic red. All right, be careful when removing red lipstick or else you can mess up the rest of your makeup. Okay, coral's not usually my jam. I do think there is a perfect person for this color. I just don't think that it's me. Doesn't mean that it's bad. I mean, the opacity is honestly impressive. The bright pigmentation with how smooth it is impressive. One thing at a time, okay? Ooh, okay, I need some lip balm. Stat. These are comfortable mattes. It's still a lot of lip swatches, so I need my Cozy Balm. Oh, these lip balms are so good. I'm not just saying that because I made them. I made them because they're really good. I do. What am I trying to say? Can anyone help me? What was I saying? These videos that I filmed today might be a little off the rails because I think I'm getting sick. So I'm trying to like film a bunch of content before I get too sick to film so that I can still have videos. But that means that I might be a little extra off my game today. So I'm sorry about that. Apologies. Oof, I'm tired already and I'm only halfway through the day. We're gonna make it. I got distracted. It's fine. All right. I'm gonna have to take a break after this video because I'm feeling a little worn down and I have to continue to be functional. That's one thing, man. There's no sick days from being a parent. You do not get to call in sick if you have a kid. Luckily, my kid's bigger now. It so sucks being sick when you have a baby. Taking care of a baby when you're sick is garbage. Hate that for me. Hate that for everybody that has to do that. Luckily, my kid is big enough that he can like feed himself and dress himself and, you know, clean himself. He doesn't need me to do that stuff for him anymore. So thank goodness for that. But he still needs me to like drive him places. I still have to get up and take him to school, prepare him, hot meals, things like that. So wish me luck. Wish me luck with that. I don't know. I don't know where I was going with that line of thought. It's going great. I'm doing fine. It's totally fine. Don't worry about it. All right. Thanks so much for watching. I appreciate you being here. And I know that the world's a busy place. There's a lot of things online that are fighting for your attention. And the fact that you clicked on this video and you're a real MVP that made it all the way to the end here, I just want you to know that you are so cute and special and you're my shining star. And if I could, I would make you a fresh, hot piece of French toast because I love your face. I'll see you soon. Bye.